Alrighty, my friends. I love the color of the science. Different colors make it look like they're different fruit flavors of science. Cherry is my favorite flavor. You're having a blast, Plunder Pig? Thanks for asking. So glad. So glad to hear it. Alright, let's see here. So, we want to convert all of our other science to white science. 15 seconds per one. So, if I have 6 of all the others, I believe purple's actually my slowest right now. Because I did 12 of these guys, which means I get 2 every 12 seconds. So I think the purples are actually my slowest here. So how am I going to convert this? Easiest way is probably just go like this. How do I change the this? Produce white. Okay. I think we just do that for all of these. I feel like that's going to be faster than we're actually producing, though. Let's see here. Just assign a separate planet for each science. Okay. We output these 3 guys. I can go set up a new research thing. One thing I never did automate was labs, honestly, so... How many labs do I want to make? I was doing a 9 before. I guess we can just create 9 more of these guys. What do the labs take? Let's quickly make some of these guys. Glass and these magnetic guys. I have those right over here, actually. I'm standing right next to some of these things, I believe. I take a stack of those and go get some glass from over here. Alright, can I make 9 labs real quick? I can make 5. And I'm out of what? I'm gonna guess iron or copper. Looks like iron, yeah. Let's grab some iron off of here. Hey, what's up, Director Matthew? Has been a long while. This looks cool. This is a great game. If you like automation games, highly recommend you check this game out. I've been having a blast with it. My description of it's been satisfactory and Factorio had a baby in space. It would be Dyson Sphere program. Alright, so where do I want to set up 9 of these guys? Where do I want to set up? Where do I have some clear space? Maybe right in here. Set up these labs real fast here. 2, 3. Actually, how high can I go now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go 7 high, huh? Okay. Well, let's make a really tall tower, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Minus the aliens of Factorio, that's right. Or the aliens of Satisfactory. They're all aliens. They're all aliens. Why are we always got to kill so many aliens all the time in these other games? Alright, so we need to move this guy to be about here. We do a I think a Mark 1 belt's probably fine. We'll do Mark 2. Go across. Output. 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 You're making white science. Why would you not be out? Oh, I'm not inputting antimatter. I forgot. Well, it's a good thing I just increased the antimatter production. Well, goodness. I can't reach... This takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This takes 6 things. How do you even output these guys? Because you can't... They can't go out another row, can they? This setup's not going to work, I don't think. Pretty sure labs can only reach up to 3 spaces away. You don't always kill aliens. In FTL, you vent humans. It's true. It's true. How am I going to output these guys? I wonder if I need to take out these middle guys so I can output from the other side. Okay, I guess we just stack hires the way we do it. Yeah, okay. So if I want to do... that, I can bring in the antimatter here, then have the outputs go out that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And let me throw these guys in here, because I do not want to hold on to them. Okay. Chest in here, we can throw those. Okay. So I need to bring antimatter. I'll need 3 open sides to put out the science. Well, I can have have 3. Why do I need 3 open sides? I can do it on this side and this side. I think I can make that work. Do I have a place that I can request antimatter anywhere close by? I think all these guys are full here. They're full. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do another dude here. I think I can fit one right here, I believe. Yes, beautiful. Okay. Six inputs or 1 output, or is it 7 inputs? It's actually. How many sciences are there? 6 inputs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 science and the antimatter, so 6 inputs. Okay, there. Antimatter. Keep 1,000 in here if we can. Demand, we should get some. Perfect. This. And we'll do a Mark II belt of antimatter going across here. In. There we go. There we go. Now we got the white science. And so then I need to output. I can output here and here. So... about here. This power line I want to move again. There. Mark II belt. Here. Combine with that guy. And we do our output there. There's the white science. Beautiful. Whew. So bright it's blinding. It's so pure and blinding, like pure snow or something. Let's go here, slightly across, and over. Here. This and then down and across. And here we go. We can start doing our white science research stuff. We get this guy powered. All right, and I tell you guys that you are going to do research. And you are going to do research. Beautiful. All right, we have white science going. I didn't happen to get any of those matrices in my inventory, did I? No, it doesn't look like it. Now we're cooking with antimatter. The labs we research only need to cubes needed for the research, so since you only have white research, now it makes it easier. After this, you can just convert all science to white, i.e. you don't need any other ones anymore. Correct. All the science we are making is now getting converted to white science. I think the one that we are not making fast enough for all this is actually purple. So, if I ever need to, like, speed up the research, that would be a big project to increase our purple matrices production. But for now, this is a good start. I'll get a couple things NQ'd here. Anything that's 2,000 will do. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and 4,000. I think warpers have a separate production pipeline set up. Yeah, no. Oh, I have. Yeah, don't worry about my warper production. Long time ago, 3 or 4 streams ago, I set up this over here. These green science, completely separate from everything, is solely creating warpers for our logistic system. So I have a completely separate setup for that. What's up, Zoli? I originally did have probably what you saw over here. Made you think that this was like my main warper production. Actually, it's even gone. I used to have overflow green science going into extra warpers over here, but that was deconstructed a couple streams ago. How many hours am I in? 80 hours and 34 minutes on this playthrough. 80 hours and 34 minutes. How's power looking like on this planet, by the way? Local planet power. Way over producing than we need. Perfect. Okay. I'm doing great, Zoli. Hope you're having a good one. I wanted to... the next thing we're going to do is go back to working on our 100 a minute small carrier rockets. I have a feeling I'm going to need even more power on that other... in that other system, so I think I want to get the materials to make another 10 artificial stars. Another 10 of these guys. Because I think power for all that stuff we're building is going to be one of the main limiting factors. So let's get the materials for that. I can just grab some of those. Titanium alloys. I'm actually making... I actually have the components. I just did a giant build of that. And actually I did a giant build of the titanium alloy too. So really, if I just grab the quantum chips and the other piece, we're good. So that the antimatter guys over here. Yeah, currently all the ones of these guys we are making are all going to our other system. And that build was never enough, which is why I'm doing such a big build for this next one. So if I want to make 10 of these guys, I need 100 quantum chips. You know what, those stack up to 200, so let's do enough that we could do 20 if we needed to. 2, and I would love to get one more. Click it once. And there we go, nice. And then the other piece is this one over here. Where is it? It's by our fuel production, our antimatter fuel production. These guys right here. Okay. This is going to take us a little time to get the 100 we need. Every time Rand goes over the horizon, YouTube video. Okay. Screaming Sun Planet joke from Rick and Morty. Ah, okay. All right. Okay, I'm just going to let those build up. I need... How many did I get of those? 20, 40, 60, 80. Almost the 100 we need. Ah, yes, but I need the frame materials and the titanium alloys. I'll get those when I go back over to the other planets. We're just going to wait for these to build. What I will kind of check out is... What is it looking like with our other stuff here? Silicon. We really do use a lot of silicon. It's probably the main thing in this system and our new system that we're probably not making enough of. Titanium, it looks like we're not making enough either, but it's hard to tell here if I need to increase mining or smelting or anything like that. Alright, how many more of these guys do we need? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. 94, just need a couple more. 7, 98, and actually I can take these guys, and that'll give me all I need. Oh my god, I set this up and never even input all the items. Ha! Way to go, Rand. Way to go. Frickin' noob I am. This guy wasn't even building. I meant to double the production of this, and I didn't even do that because I'm dumb. And because I missed something. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 103 of those guys. All right, so let's head back to Vildiur. There's nothing else I need to do while I'm here, right? Just grab some things while I'm here if I want to. Grab them all back home too, but I don't think I need to grab anything here. Now we have all this stuff back home. Gamma Booty's world problems. Gamma Booty's first world problems. Alright, looking for... Where are you, Vildiur? Vildiur is my new home. My new upgraded home. Let's see, Kochab. Sabic. There it is. To Jeffer, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Vildiur. Vildiur. Am I doing it? We're doing fine on warpers. Trying to do deuterium and antimatter. Just to have some random antimatter in my inventory. No big deal. You know, just the thing that if it runs into real matter, blows up. NBD, who cares? Just antimatter, not that scary. I was probably distracted. Hashtag blame chat. Sorry, it's probably chat's fault. It's usually the case. It's chat's fault. Alright, so we're gonna make 10 artificial stars. We'll set these up. This will use up more of the antimatter fuel rods that we just increased the production of again. Well, we actually increased the production this time, unlike last time when we thought we did and didn't actually do it, because hashtag blame chat. So I saw a post on Reddit about a guy talking about all the things he didn't like about Path of Exile that he didn't realize until he played another action RPG game that was similar. There's a game called Lost Epoch, something like that. That's a early access action RPG game that I watched a little bit last night. Looks like a pretty fun game. I'll have to check out at some point. Might have to check out a new action RPG game. Those are the kind of mindless games I like to sometimes just play off stream for fun. All right, Vildiur 1 is where we're headed. Okay. Oh, I ran out of fuel just in time. We'll buy him. All right, so I need the titanium alloy. I basically need to go... There's a bunch right here, so I can grab it. 180. Oh, I had 184 of that, so it's just the components, which is the last build we just worked on that we have a crap ton of over here somewhere. Be able to make these 10 more artificial stars. So 100 of these. Okay, that filled up so quickly I couldn't even put those back in. Okay. 10 artificial stars. Why can't I do 10? What did I run out of? Titanium alloy or? I got these guys. Don't tell me I didn't get enough quantum chips. No, I did. Was it actually these guys? Oh, it was 20 a piece, not 10 a piece. Okay, so I actually did need more of those. Okay, my bad. It's maybe like 40. Man, it's hard to get an exact amount of what you want here. There. Okay. You allow me to do 2 more of these guys. 1 more titanium alloy. 3, 5, 9. Okay. Oh, we actually have titanium alloy right over here. And it's the same thing with the titanium alloy. I think I thought I needed 10 per. I needed 20 per. So yeah, there we go. That should let us get 10 more. There we go. 10 more artificial stars. Question out of left field, Rand. Everything going all right with my new car? Yeah, so far it's been great. Have had no issues. It's a Honda, so I'm hoping I won't have any issues for a long, long time, if ever. And also, it's only 5 years old, 6 years old, as opposed to 16 years old like my previous car was. So it's going great. I'm loving it. Loving the new car. Pretty much won't happen anymore after 2 or 3 of the infinite core upgrades. What won't happen anymore? Now, where are my other artificial stars? They're up by... I think they're up here, actually. Oh, running out of fuel won't happen after 2 or 3 more infinite core upgrades. Is that one of the... Is that one of the upgrades I'm doing up here? Mecha core. What's the infinite core upgrade? Is that the energy circuit? That's mecha fuel power. Mecha core. 2.4 gigajoule capacity per upgrade. Which... So that's my own mech, not the actual... You're saying I won't ever run out of fuel. Okay. I was actually talking about stars. Okay. God, these things are... The sound of these is actually kind of terrifying. Oh my god, don't explode! Solar... fake suns on this planet. Don't explode. Okay. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. We had a crown of guns on our last planet. We'll have a crown of stars on this planet. Crown of stars. You were talking about me crash landing, litho braking without fuel. Ah, okay. I have harnessed the power of the sun on Vildior. That's right. Vildior. Okay, is that right? Yes. I don't think I even need all this power, but as I continue doing these large builds, I eventually probably will need all this power. And as things kick back on, like right now, I don't think my hydrogen to deuterium crazy build is on right now because I think everything's backed up there. So, but I have a feeling as it kicks back on, we are going to need all this power. This. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. You can't wait for IRL fusion-powered systems. IRL fusion-powered systems. Okay, is that on the docket soon? Is that something different than Like actual fusion-powered reactors or something. The Gyrosphere design get influenced by this? By this, no. I actually hadn't built any of these. I hadn't built any of these before I did my Gyrosphere design. The Gyrosphere design was just inspired by me wanting to come up with something complicated and cool looking. So one night as I was laying in bed thinking, how could I make a new Dyson sphere look cool? I thought, you know what's cool in circles and spheres are gyroscopes. So I looked up some pictures of, like I was, you know, envisioning the Vitruvian Man, you know, I think that's the Leonardo da DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, you know, human picture or whatever. And that kind of thing is what inspired this crazy build. So, all right. So power-wise on this planet, we should be good for a while. We're well past 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts! Let me actually see if all of my particle colliders are on right now for the deuterium. I have a feeling they're off because they're not. Whoa! Oh, some of them Huh. I guess when I changed the belts on some of these, they weren't able to reach there. That's a little annoying just because of the way they're lined up. And it's a slight waste of a little bit of hydrogen there. I missed that flashing red light. Probably somebody at some point saw it and told me, and I just didn't hear it. Okay, there we go. That should all be good. Okay. The field of particle colliders there. You guys are missing hydrogen. Oh no, you're not. Oh, the graphene's backed up. That's fine. Graphene being backed up is fine. Okay, that's the whole point of this whole build is the graphene. The Vitruvian Man, yeah, the Vildurian Man, Vitruvian, however you say it, whatever it is. That's it. Real cold fusion. That's it. Real cold fusion systems where they slam hydrogen together to make deuterium on Earth. Ah. There'll be some experimental fusion reactors built in the end of the decade or so. Oh, that's cool. Scientists have said we will have fusion power plants in 20 years for the last 60 years. Hopefully this will come true with our lifetime. Yeah. Okay, so let's go look at the last thing we built. This was the last thing we built. Make sure there's no flashing lights that I missed here. It looks all good. It actually looks rather organized. Good job, Past Rand. So the next portion of the build, we got the 60 frame materials. I think I did the processors for this already, and we already did the solar sails. So I think how many of the processors did we do? Let me go see. This is the big processor build right over here. How many of these did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6, 7, 28, 29. So I did 30. I think 30 was for... How many of this are there supposed to be? 200 a minute. That's 30 of the... Okay, so that was the exact number of processors needed for this. So we actually have all 3 pieces for this. So now we just have to do 27 Dyson Sphere component guys and request the pieces in. This will be a nice build. And then I think it's only the quantum chips we have left. Holy crap, we might actually finish this build today. I don't know if we'll finish it, but I think we're getting close here. Okay, so where do I want to do this? I think I want to do this over by this build. So I can have it go directly into here, I believe. So I just got to request 3 different pieces. Yeah. So I got the solar sails here. So I just need to request. Let me see here. I'm gonna figure out my placement here. I think I can do this. I think I can do this right here. I'll be able to fit 27 in this space. I'm not 100% sure. So this is these guys. 27, 600, 600, 600. Right, so Mark 3 belts will work for all of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can't do 2 rows with this being in the way, but I can do a double row. So that's 14, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then I could do 13, and that'll be 27 in total. So 1, 2, 3, and then over 1 space. That should work. And it's 3 different items, so we're going to be bringing in... I might move this over a bit to make this cleaner looking. In, and I can move this over 1 space, I think, and then the outputs will be on the outside. There. Okay, and if they're unaligned by 1, that should be right. So 14 and 13, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need more. Oh man, look at that view. Oh, look at that. We got one of our big long designs starting to come together there. That's so cool. Oh man, we're almost getting this thing done. Not the actual piece, but the pieces needed to build the piece is actually... We're getting close to this giant build. I thought this was going to be a never-ending build that we never finish. So awesome. Okay, this guy go across to here. Every bank heist you celebrate, like at the end of Sting, and that music plays in your head. Oh man, that's an old school movie. The Sting with Robert Redford. What is the music to that? I don't remember the music to that movie. Oh, come on. What are you colliding with? You're not colliding with anything. What? Yeah, you're a liar. There was no collisions. And Paul Newman? Sinner Man? I don't know. I don't know what the music from the end of Sting is. I don't remember it. If I heard it, I'd probably recognize it. But I do vaguely remember that movie. I do vaguely remember it. Okay, so we need... Request the processors. Demand. Solar sails are right over there. Request... Frame materials. Demand. I need more of these little ships, don't I? Yes. Do I have I think I have a thing where I'm requesting those somewhere. Maybe I do not. I do not. Okay. Actually, I have a bunch of them up here, though. Well, I did. Let me actually see if I still have those. Oh, this chest, this chest. 100. I am going to need to get more. I might as well request them now because I will eventually need them. Say 1,000. 1,200 is fine. Remote demand. Beautiful. Is that easygoing piano music? Okay. It's the entertainer. Oh, okay. That one? If it's that one, Scott Joplin music. I did a paper in college about Scott Joplin's rags, about what makes those sound the way they do. That's the one. I love piano rag music. And what's interesting is I lived in Texarkana for a few years, and Texarkana is where Scott Joplin, I think, lived or grew up or something. So his music actually, I lived where it kind of was being made, which is kind of cool. All right, how do I want to do this? Probably I have the output just go into there and then they come out. So, and since these guys are being made over here, you know what? I guess I'm just going to request all three. It's like a very short trip for these guys. My favorite rag, I think it's Maple Leaf Rag. I think Maple Leaf Rag is my favorite of those. That type of music. Love that movie, but now it's been tainted forever by a horrible mistake you made. Hopefully not with the gambling in my stream. I hope that's not the terrible mistake. This to there. I'm gonna keep right-clicking. This to there. You kind of want to hear everyone's opinion on this one. You've played Dyson Sphere, you've played Satisfactory, but you honestly still prefer Factorio. Interesting. Okay. Want to hear other people's opinions on which of the three big automation games people prefer? I feel like my opinion is skewed by the fact that I'm currently playing this one, so maybe I shouldn't weigh in on this right now. But if I were to choose right now, it'd probably be between Satisfactory and Dyson Sphere. If I had to choose one right now. All right, let's see here. So in. All right, here we go. Time for all the ins and outs here. I feel like I can't get directly overhead like I'd like to. Okay, we'll go like this. You're watching that movie. What movie are we talking about again? Oh God. The Sting at the kitchen table, and you kicked your leg backwards, pushed a chair under me, you hit some stop squishy resistance, and you crushed your child's toe. Oh my God. Yikes. Oh my God. That is definitely not a good memory. Oof. He was watching from over your shoulder and you hadn't even noticed. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that would taint a memory of something. It's all personal taste. You like Factorio, modded Factorio even more, even if Bob's and Angel's mods fry your brain slightly. That one's wrong. At the moment, your automation tick gets fulfilled by modded Minecraft with sky bees. Okay. Yeah, I feel like for me, it might just be... It might depend on my mood. Do I want space automation? Do I want to be able to do more building? Because Satisfactory, I would say, has got more building since you can actually, as Boo was saying, really build in the third dimension, whereas it in this game is kind of more illusory third dimension building. Or Factorio, which at least currently gives you more automation fighting with, you know, being able to make Spidertrons and turrets to deal with aliens and stuff like that. Okay. Hopefully that'll be all good. You still can't live it down. He holds it over your head to guilt you into letting him get away with stuff. You like Jelly Roll Morton? You had to find the name as it was a playlist you have, so you never knows the name. Jelly Roll Morton. Isn't he a jazz pianist? I need to go here. I'm gonna have to place on the other side anyway, so let's do every third one here. I think Jelly Roll Norton's a jazz pianist, or maybe he's ragtime and I'm not as familiar with him. I don't know. Entertainer, lovely song. Yeah, lovely song. Early jazz, yeah, nice. But yeah, look up Maple Leaf Rag. If you like that type of music, look up Maple Leaf Rag. Main reason you like Factorio so much is because Factorio has a constant challenge in several ways. Satisfactory has essentially unlimited resources veins and no real enemies to speak of. Dyson only has the latter problem. Factorio has limited resource veins, keep over expanding to find, and the biter threat is constant. As you build out, you'll always find more. It's also the only one with proper modding support. Well, if you're gonna make that be a factor, proper modding support, I feel like it's a little unfair to Satisfactory and Dyson Sphere because they're incomplete games. Factorio has been fully finished and released, so who knows what the modding will be for these games. But you're right, as of now, Factorio is the only one that actually has good modding support. Yakety Sax is pretty much the soundtrack of Yorkshire, you'd think. Alright. I saw a thing on Facebook of like one of those, you know, old-timey blast from the past music things, and it was Boots Randolph playing Yakety Sax. And when I was in a high school band, I was a drum major my junior and senior year, or just my senior year, one of those. And one of the songs we played was Yakety Sax, so I played Yakety Sax on my saxophone back in high school bands. Dressed in a leather jacket a la the Fonz, as our theme was the 50s for my senior year of high school jazz marching band. So, special place in my heart for Yakety Sax as well. Factorio got modding support in version 0.14, 4 years before the final release. Okay. Well, again, if you're going to make that comparison, you should at least make it an equal comparison, because how many years had the game been in development when that happened? I'd be willing to guess that it's more than the number of years that Dyson Sphere and Satisfactory have been in development so far. That would be my guess. I don't know, but that would be my guess. So again, if you're gonna make comparisons like that, I'd like it at least to be on a level playing field. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and go down into here. And that will be, should be, beautiful. All right, that is 2/3 of our build done. Possibly a little bit more, possibly a little bit less, not 100% sure. But that is a big part of that build being done. Actually, it had only been in development for 2 years, less than Satisfactory has. Okay, you will admit Satisfactory is 3D, so a tad more complicated. So it got modding support quicker than Satisfactory is. Okay, has. It's definitely something to keep in mind, I guess, there. Okay. Dyson Sphere has been in early access been available for early access for less than 2 months, I think. So I feel like expecting mod support, heavy mod support for this game is kind of unrealistic and unfair right now. But hopefully it'll get better. All right, so the last thing we need. What is the last thing we need? 20 quantum chip producers. 20 quantum chips. We've done a build for this similar before, so can't remember how complicated this build gets. I know it's going to be a lot of silicon, I believe. 20. Oh, that's already set. Okay. 2 months, 2 days. Sorry, but I'm wrong. I was off by 2 days. Damn. Damn. Shouldn't even argue. Just so wrong. Okay. Oh my god. Am I going to have to do another fire ice into hydrogen build? Okay. All right, so we need to break this down. This is a big build. I think this might actually be the build I did over on the other. I might have done 10 rather than 20 of these though. All right, let's start with the processors and then work our way down. All right, we're gonna need a lot of space again. Where do I have space? We are kind of running out of space around the equator on this planet. Let's take a little view around the equator here. Okay, I got a lot of space here. As for the graphene, I think I actually have to do a similar... Do I need to do a similar build for the graphene here? Okay, I think we use... Yeah, I think we use kind of this part of the world here. How much space do we have here? Okay. We have some... Well, okay, this is just going all around the world. All the way around the world that I'm seeing there. This is crazy. This planet's already like getting close to as developed as my starting planet because of how crazy this build is. All right, let's start right here and then we'll build that way and this way depending on how much space we need. So it's going to be, where's that going to be? You're binging through all the Marx Brothers videos on YouTube. Truly amazing how much content is now available a few keystrokes away. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Are those solar panels going around the equator? They are. Yes. This is a way that a lot of people use to have a good starting power system on a new planet. Because if you do this all the way around the planet, 50% of your solar panels are always working. And if you have a good solar ratio, like on this planet, we have 54% solar energy ratio. It's a nice starting power infrastructure, I guess you could call it. Okay, 20 processors, 53.4 high purity silicon smelters times 1.5. Okay. All right, do I have enough space here to do all this? I think I'll be able to fit all this in this section. So let's start. Let's start that section here. And this is only doing one thing, so processors. It is 20 processors. It is 20 processors. I need more assembly machines. Okay. Do smelters, assembly machines. Okay. All right, if we were to start the processors here, those are just two different items, right? Yes, they are. So I could bring some stuff out here for that build. Okay, so 40, 20, 800 a minute. Okay, so I could do one row of 20 on these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And for this, we'll do the output. How many minutes are we making? 400 a minute? Yeah. Output on the bottom row. Here, and we'll do the inputs on the top here. Man, we might get this build done today. That would be awesome if we could get this build done today. Then it'll just be killing time in future streams of Dyson Sphere as we work on stuff while waiting for this build to slowly come together. Go and get insorters already set up on this build. Everyone backwards, it's fine. Yeah, you talk about that old school groovy music from the 60s. One of my favorite things about high school marching band was that, at least at the high school I went to, we would always do a theme for, you know, the marching band show. And my freshman year is either my 8th grade or freshman year, because in 8th grade I actually was in high school band as well. We did a show that was, I think, the 60s. And we did like Inagata Davida, and other groovy songs like that. I don't remember all the ones we did, but I remember loving Inagata Davida and some of the other songs that we played for that show. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. What other songs were popular back in the 60s? Is there a way you can time-lapse the gyrosphere being built? I would love to. I don't know that there's a way I can do it and actually have a good video of it. Possibly what I could do is take screenshots. I mean, how would I start that? If I would need to find a common place to take a picture from. Where could I, maybe from the pole of my planet. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. How would I do a time lapse? Maybe once every day at a certain time we come and take a picture. I didn't even know how I'd put it together, honestly. If I zoom all the way in, was it F12 for screenshot? There's the start of the time lapse, maybe. It would be pretty awesome if I could do that somehow. I'll start with one screenshot and we'll see if maybe once we finish this build, like every day, we can come and take a screenshot or something like that to have a bit of a time lapse, because that would be pretty awesome. It'll be a flip book of Dyson Gyrosphere being built. I'm no expert in time-lapse photography, though, so who knows how good the quality will be starting by doing it that way. Any other flashing yellow lights? No. Okay, so all those are covered. Why is the one assembler not powered? Apparently I went 2 large spaces in there, and I just fix it there. They have to overlap perfectly. Nah, we're not. We have given up on OCD of that a long time ago. Okay, so that's the processors. Okay, so we need iron, copper, and silicone. Cone. Alright, so make a save game, leave recording overnight, keep the video, reload the save. Yeah, maybe I will remember to do that once this build is done, maybe. Okay. Okay, let's do these chips first. Iron, copper, silicon. I do want the output of this to go into here. Do I actually? Probably going to do the quantum chips here, so I probably don't need the output to be in there. Let me do a separate. I might use that for something. Let me. It's going to be a lot of smelting, so let me start the smelting a little bit further away to give myself a little bit of room here. Because if I were to do the, yeah, the components and the circuit boards, I'm going to plan on them being Those take 2 pieces, those take 2 pieces. Of these be first, so it'd be circuit boards here. So say circuit boards here. And then we'd say crystalline components here, maybe. Microcrystalline components. Take a vacation for a week, start a 24/7 unattended live stream. Real chair stream. Certainly an option. Certainly an option. 26.7. I think I'm going to need 2 rows of this for how much silicon it's going to do. So let's plan on 2 rows. 2 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So plan on it being there, and that gives me an idea of where I need to start my smelting up here. So, because it's silicon, iron, and copper, we need to smelt up here. The idea of a time lapse, though, I do like it very much for this thing. So I might have to think of a way to possibly make that happen here. So iron, copper, silicon, con, demand. Power this guy. Over here. Who knows? Maybe when you come back, you have 1,000 subs. I wanted more viewers. I also wanted a break, so yeah, perfect. Take a break while stream just AFKs. It'll be perfect, I'm sure. Okay. Am I not mining enough copper and silicon, or what? Yeah, we'll be patient. I'll assume that will start filling up eventually. Okay, so which one do we want to do first? I think we want to do the copper and the iron first. God, these saves are taking forever now. So these are all times 1.5. I kind of want to do the silicon on the bottom. See how much space I have here. Yeah, because the further down will be the more space we have. Alright, so let's do the big one first. Silicon is going to be the big one first. With danger being when Rand is back, everyone would demand chair back. That's right. There's a danger. It's a danger. Everyone will be like, I thought this was a chair stream. 53.4 times 1.5. 53.4 times 1.5 equals 80.1. Sounds very, very familiar. 80 silicon smelters, which will be... Holy crap, that's so much silicon ore. 3,200 times 1.5. 4,800 divided by 1,800 is 2 point something, right? Yeah. So I'm going to need 3 rows. 3 rows of these smelters. So it's 80 smelters in 3 rows. 3 rows of 20 to make it even, I guess. Yeah, let's do it that way. 3 rows of 20. Okay. All right, so let's start this right here, I think. Okay, so this is silicone smelting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do so much extra mining. It's gonna be crazy after I get all this done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I say 3 rows of 20? That's 60, and I need 80, right? 80 divided by 3. 26. So I guess 2 rows of 27, 1 row of 26. Is that right? I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 plus 27 is 54. 54 plus 20, 74 plus 6 will be 80. All right, so yes. Or I just do 3 of 27 to keep it even. And we do a little bit more than we need. Yeah, let's do it that way. That's going to be easier. So, okay, so it's going to be input, power, output. So this will be like that. It'll be output on the bottom, input on the top, output on the bottom, input on the top, power pole, output on the bottom, input on the top. All right, so that'll be our 3 rows of 27 is how we'll do this. Okay. I'm going to finish this build, and after I finish the build, it's going to be, okay, time to get the quality of life mods. Oh, I don't need these anymore. I really should have gotten the quality of life mods before this ridiculously large build we've been working on, I guess. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're playing vanilla version of this build, the kill your hand version of this game. 27 times 3 should be 81, I believe. So that's what we'll go, which is just, it was 80.1 silicon smelters we needed anyway, so. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get our belts, then our power lines, and all that stuff. So we're doing output this way, so it's input this way. Input. Output. Input. Output. Damn, keep right clicking. Input. And output. At least I'll be able to say, back in my day. That's right. It's the whole reason I'm doing it this way. Just so I can brag about how I did it the stupidest way, least efficient way possible. How the hell did those not connect? Oh, that's the wrong direction. That's why. Oh, crap. Did I do that? Did I do that wrong the entire direction? Oh, crap. Output, input. It's so hard for me to tell which direction this is going. Back in my day, we placed all the orders by hand, and we liked it. That's right. Okay, so this should be input, that should be output. This belt is wrong here. This is supposed to be output, right? Yeah, I got them backwards. Frickin' frack. So this is supposed to be output here. There. Which this top one should be input. Did I do that one right? I did that one right. Okay, bottom one I should see arrow pointing to the right. Bottom one pointing right, so this one's wrong. Because this is input. Correct? Yeah. No, this is output. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is output. I'm wrong every frickin' time, man. Output. Output on the bottom. There. And I think I did this one wrong, too. Because this is supposed to be input. Correct? Is that right? That's right. There. And this top one is completely backwards too. This is supposed to be input. I did it right on my starting things. I got them backwards when I placed the big long belts somehow. Okay. Alright, so that should be right. I sure hope I did that right. And silicon is going to be going to these 3 different dudes. Let's feed silicon out the bottom 3 spaces here. We'll have the output go up so that those will all fit underneath. There. In. In. And I can have these outputs go up and over to go down where they need to go. Which is going down to here anyway, so let's set that up. This will be output going up to level 2 right there. 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 Connect. Down. To bringing it into... I'll need a splitter for it. Actually, what's the rate that these are going to be made? Oh god, it's so much. Okay, it's going to be 1,600 a minute times 1.5. It's 2,400 a minute. So that is more than the 1,800 a minute that a Mark III belt can do. Let's see here. How do I split that well? $2,400 divided by 2 is less than 1,800, so I can do this as long as I get enough of these going in here fast enough. Let me do... I want the output to be on the bottom of this as well, yes. So this will work. I just need to get it to go into here quickly enough. So I need these three to go in this 2 spaces. So I think if I have 1 going into one and then 2 going into the other, I think that will work. So what I think I'll do is, instead of this, I believe if I do this, I believe that will distribute it in a way that will be fast enough for both of those. We'll find out, I guess, eventually. All right, so now we do insorters and power. Okay. Insorter hell. Let's do it. I don't know if we'll finish this entire build today. We're getting close. It's like, do I have enough time in the stream day to actually finish this entire build? We're getting pretty darn close. The real question is going to be, what do I work on after I finish this crazy build? Maybe I'll do some crazy build to increase science, the white science production or something. Because basically, we're going to need something to work on while we wait for this build to be done. Because we have to see this. We have to see the Dyson Gyrosphere completed in real life space. So we will have to work on something while we wait for that to get built. Honestly, probably the work that we'll need to do will be going around gathering enough resources to have all this stuff running at full capacity. Because I have a feeling the amount of raw resources that we're mining is not going to be nearly enough to keep all this stuff running as fast as it potentially could. Lack of item, okay. In sorters, give me all of them. Okay. One thing I will say about Dyson Sphere over Satisfactory is, for the amount of work you do in Dyson Sphere to make these big builds, I feel like you get more out of that work that you do. Like, one of the reasons I got so fed up with Satisfactory when I quit it last time is because I lost 4 hours of work. And that amount of work I had done was like a crazy oil build. Simply just to upgrade, I think... What was that for? It was a really crazy, complicated rubber build or something. It was like all those 6 hours of meticulous things we just did just to get enough rubber for whatever the next, you know, tier of technology was. Whereas this is all work going towards a gigantic, crazy, awesome, cool thing in the sky. Yeah, Satisfactory requires so much space. It's very true. The builds, because it's true 3D and it's like kind of almost trying to be closer to true to life scale, the builds are huge, that's for sure. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just line these guys up, and that should cover everything. Okay, I see no flashing lights. Good. Resource backing up is a bigger problem in Satisfactory than it should be. Resource backing up, yeah. Okay, so that's good. All right, so there is our... That should be distributing our silicon in a way that will work. Copper... With this splitter being here, that's going to be a little awkward to get copper across here. I think I can go across level 2 here and then bring it down. We'll do this. That's not what I wanted. This. And this will be where the copper comes in. To there. There and down. And that will be where the copper comes in. And then the other copper. Do a similar thing. There and then down. Alright, and that will be the copper coming into these guys. Okay. So we'll do copper smelting next. Insorters would help a lot in Satisfactory. Yeah, honestly, going back to Satisfactory and having to work with the splitters that they have there might actually be a nightmare after experiencing the insorters. that we have had this run. Okay, so half, let's see, a third of the copper is going to go up to the green circuits. 2/3 are going to the ones we're working on. So it's going to be 30. So what I should probably do is just have 20 copper sorters, smelters going directly to here, and then 10 going directly to there. So let's plan that. So 20 copper smelters right here. And this should be 20 should be good. Yeah, we can do those in a single line. So we'll do this will be the input here. That'll be the output here. And the copper is going to plug into right there. Okay, so that'll be the copper output. All right, now we're doing 20 of these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that might be one of the reasons why I'm liking this game so much right now, is I feel like it does a lot of what's good about Satisfactory, Factorio, and Satisfactory, and improves upon a lot of what's bad. And in Satisfactory, some of the bad stuff is that what are they called in that game? The splitters, I think they're called, are not as flexible as the splitters are in this game. And some stuff like that, I feel like they did a good job of making a lot of those things better in this game. More, what's the word in gaming? Streamlined, possibly. Episode 6, Return of the Pie Boy. What's up, fucking boy? Factorio need to micromanage splitters. In Factorio, you need to micromanage splitters. Okay. Yeah, we can already see that. Not mining nearly enough silicon, or I might need a separate, I might need a second silicon requester on this planet and find more to import to this planet, possibly. I wonder how much silicon is on this planet. 6.1 million. Am I even mining all the silicon on this planet? I think I am, honestly. I don't think I got all the iron and some of the other stuff, but I think I actually did get all of the titanium mined. Might just need to get more miners, or just go to other planets to get more silicon in this system. I probably didn't get all this. Well, I can't remember if I got all the silicon in this system mined or not. I feel like I got all of some of the resources, but... So it was just 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as it's not episode 9 where it rides at the Pie Walker. The entry and exit points of Satisfactory buildings is a huge part of the complexity too. Time for you to go, Zoli. Have fun automating the entombment of stars. You got it, my friend. You have a good one. We'll see you later, my friend. Okay, so there's the copper. Just for this build. So let's actually finish this build, which is 27 microcrystalline components. 27. So in 2 rows, that's going to be, what, 24 and 23? 24 on this bottom row, 23 on the top row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's a pretty chart. What tool is that? Let me give you the link. It is called Dyson Sphere Program Calculator. Apparently there's another one that's supposedly better on, I think, one of the Factorio wikis or something. But this is the first one that I was told about. It's the one I've been using. 24, so it should be 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're right, it's really helpful and handy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No problem. Bookmarking it for when this game sucks you in again in a year or so. Nice. Have you already burned out your first playthrough of it then? I need more belts. Feel like after I complete this build, I will be up to my completion point here. I think I'm not actually mining any silicon on other planets in the system. I definitely need to be doing that. Silicon is definitely gonna be the limiting factor for a lot of these guys. And a random gifted sub by Pieboy to Telprond. All you gotta do is speak in chat sometimes, and the ridiculously generous folks here are be like, "You don't have a sub? We need to fix that." Basically, he didn't have the patience to build a full sphere, but it would just have been a matter of waiting. Yeah. Well, I built the smallest sphere I could for my first build to kind of, you know, warm up to it. And also, since I'm streaming, I feel like one thing that streaming does do for your gaming is makes it so that longer, more tedious things that you would do in a video game are more doable because, you know, you have people that are hanging out with you while you do it, and you're just have much longer gaming sessions when you're streaming it. Okay, so that should be all that. I do need the outputs. And probably the way we're going to do this is, again, go up and then have them combine. It's probably like there, down like that, probably. Yep. Okay. This build, sometimes I just have to stop and go, did I just place that many machines? Holy crap, this build is insane. Holy cripple crapple. This is a crazy Crizapple build. Apple. What a crazy, ginormous build we are doing here. There, and then this will go down to here. Okay, so now in-sorters, out-sorters, and power lines. Sorters for days. Sorters for days. Go, come on, come on. That one, that one. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Then outsorters here. Do, 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 do. Because chat distracts you from Sisyphean tasks with nerd talk. That's right. Sisyphean. And weird vocabulary words that I never would have thought of on my own. So that's a reference to Sisyphus, who's the guy in Greek mythology who is taking dirt up a mountain or filling a water gourd that's leaking or something like that. Nice reference. I'm not sure if I exactly remember the exact details of that exact reference. The rock pusher. He's pushing a rock up a hill. Is that what it is? Yeah. So distracting in such a good way. Except when people call me the guy from Breaking Bad. Sisyphean. Sisyphean. I've never heard that used as an adjective. An adjective or an adverb? Adjective, yes. Well done, Ramses. There's, you know, we had the whole thing we're talking about vocabulary word of the day. That was one I never would have come up with. There's your vocabulary word for the day. Sisyphean. It's quality of reference, that's right. Sisyphean is a real word. You have heard it before. I believe you. I believe you. I haven't. But I believe you that it's a real word. Okay. One more line of outsorters. And that is power lines, and this part of the build is done. I have heard the word Herculean task. Herculean. Not exactly sure where the emphasis is on these syllables. I have heard Herculean. Have not heard Sisyphean. That's a hard word to say. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I didn't copy paste. Alright, we get to try that thing that somebody told me before. Where I don't have to click on the actual machine. Okay, do I see any flashing yellow lights? No, just the big white flashing light because I didn't actually shift click on this guy when I built it. So it's going to be copy. And I believe I can just mouse over it and hold down the button. Doesn't look like I can hold down the... That didn't work. Copy. Paste. Okay, doesn't look like I can hold down the button. But I don't have to click on the thing at least, so that's definitely faster. Have to be in range of it though, sadly. There we go. Okay, I think I got all of them there. You guess it's a cultural reference? You have not heard Herculean much? You don't have to point and push the key on the keyboard. I guess we have more pointless tasks here than huge tasks. Maybe so. The ancient Greeks really loved giving muscular guys useless physical tasks. Hey, they are the ones who came up with the Olympics, so, you know, it's quite fitting, right? Okay, so that's good. All right, so that's that part done. So that is this. So now it's just this. So 10 of these guys, and then this times 1.5. So let's do the copper first, because we've already done one thing of copper here. Yeah, look how slow we're getting this silicon. There's definitely some big upgrades we're going to have to do here. So copper. Up here somewhere. So this is going to be 10. So it's going to be output. Let's see the space here. Yes, we only have to do one row. So the next row of things we'll do in this grid so we don't have belt issues with grids getting out of place. So 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it'll be input, output. And this copper is going to be going somewhere else. It's going to be going down to, you take copper, right? Yes. All right, so I think I have just enough space to work with this. A little spaghetti there. Like this, and then the iron will do the same thing over here. So that'll be the iron. Let me actually plug in the iron one. I don't know where it's going to come from, up here somewhere, so up. So go all the way down this way, over, there, down. And then this output will go out and around to there, and that'll be perfect. Okay, very nice. Does lava do anything in this game? No. No. You walk over it. It's not like you can take damage or anything. Looks cool. That's what it does. It looks cool. It does that. How's that for doing something? Alright, so these guys are already even powered because of our other power line, so that's convenient. How convenient. I think today was the first time you saw Sisyphean, but you heard of a Herculean task before. Aren't you the one that said Sisyphean? Where did you see it, Ramses? Did you, like, see it somewhere else and decided to use it here to show off your new knowledge? You Googled it. Okay, great. First time I've seen it. Where? Google. It's a good place to see stuff. All right, so that's the copper. So I just need 13.4. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hey, research. 2 more construction drones. Beautiful. So 13.4 times 1.5. 13.4, was that right? 20.1. Let's do 21 so we're not slightly short on stuff. Hope it's not. It might just be a rounding error, but we'll do 21 of these guys. Smelters. Okay, so this is going to be the iron smelting. Right here. There we go. This will be that guy going in there. 800 a minute times 1.4 is 1200. Yep, so Mark 1 belt will be fine. So 21 of these. I think that's a second white science result. If you run out of power, you fall down, but it still doesn't harm. Yeah, I mean, there's no actual damage in the game yet. I think that will be added once they add whatever enemies they're talking about adding. So who knows when that will be. Iron 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, I know the Sisyphus thing because we have the same in German. You were pretty sure there was an English translation for that. It's just the first time you've actually seen it as far as you recall. Nice. So now I need to actually get the iron in here. So that'll be here. Iron. Up to here across. Well, I'd never seen it in English, so your second language knowledge of it bypasses or one-ups me by one whole language. So congratulations on being twice as knowledgeable in twice as many languages. There is an HP bar, so it must be there for some reason in the future. Yeah, I didn't even know about this until somebody told me about it the other day, or a week or two ago, so... That does give us clues that there will eventually probably be a reason to have an HP bar. Okay, and I think it was 5 across, although that was with these guys, so probably it's going to be closer together here. 1, 2, 3. Still 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there. We'll just check to make sure that we get coverage, which we place all of our insalters and outsalters. Unless the HP bar is just the devs trolling us. Certainly a possibility. That would be some 5-head plays right there. We're going to put something in the game which requires more work for us, not because it's going to be useful for the game, but to troll our early access players who are supporting our game by buying it early. Haha! You thought this would be something? Joke's on you, it's nothing. Wait, why does everybody hate us now? Okay, so those look like there are no flashing lights. Beautiful. Alright, I believe this build is about to be done. So, just need to get these guys. How many of these guys are there? 6.7, so we do 7 of these guys. 7 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In the future, there will be insulters and outsalters. Insulters and outsalters. Nice. Oh, damn it. Here. There, and then this guy will come back and around. Displaying a number on a screen is really not that much additional work. Yeah. I don't know. I'm no expert on game development, so maybe you're probably right. You're probably technically correct, the best type of correct. All right, let's see here. So power it up. Power it up. There we go. Is that build done? That build is done. Unless the purpose is trolling, and also the argument has come full circle. That's right. So these guys are going to be going to somewhere. Where are these guys going? These are going to be to where the quantum chips are going to be made, which I think I want to have the quantum chips made right here. Quantum chips. Which is going to take a crap ton of the plane filters. This is going to be a giant build, so let's set up the quantum chips right here, and that way I can have the output go into here. And I can have this supply go over to where this is going to be, and we'll set up the final output for the quantum chips over here. So it's 20 quantum chips, is that right? Yes, 20. Let's see how quickly. 400 a minute, 400 a minute. All right, so I can do one row of 20 here. Have the output be on the bottom here. Quantum chips. My favorite type of quantum chips are the sweet and salty. 2, 3. Did I just make a pun? I just made a pun. Damn it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You like the sesame. Are they quantum fries? Actually, my favorite kind of quantum chips are chocolate quantum chips. I like chocolate quantum chip cookies. My favorite. Being trolled by 5-man dev team 3-head. That's right. Can you please teach the devs of DF9 to finish their game? Okay. Vinegar is good for you? Okay, good. Well, we'll make sure we're all punning here. Make sure we're all punning. Anybody forget to pun? Make sure to get your puns in now. Okay. Does that work? That actually works there. I didn't think that would actually work. Okay, so there's that. This is going to be the processors all the way across. All right, this next part of the build is going to be one of the biggest we've done, I think, because it's another crap ton of fire ice into something, I think. So, it's almost time for our next break. So let me kind of look and figure out how we're going to break down all this. Let's break it down even more. So it's 80 plane filters a minute, right? No, 400 a minute, 80 of the builders. Okay. All right, so the plane filters, 80 buildings. Okay. This 160 hydrogen. I don't think we need to turn the fire ice into hydrogen, right? I think we just can request the hydrogen, maybe. That's a lot of hydrogen a minute, though, so maybe I do need to actually... I guess I don't know how much hydrogen a minute I'm making. But we also need the graphene. So we probably do the graphene from the fire ice, have the hydrogen go into there, and then have excess hydrogen go. We'll have to get excess hydrogen some other way. My other fire ice is for the graphene. Let me change the graphene build. Doesn't let me choose the graphene build, does it? Oh, we do want to change that build. I can't actually change the source of the graphene. What does my production chart say regarding H2 production? Hydrogen, it says 4,800 a minute right here. I might leave this to last, because that's the more complicated part, and I might just do this part, because that's just glass and titanium for the titanium glass. Let's do that part last. That's the most complicated part. Save it for future Rand's problem. So let's do the, let's figure out where we're going to put the plane filters, and then we'll decide where we're going to build these things. So it's 80 plane filters. So I'd probably do like 2 rows of 40 right here or something like that. What's the speed of things? 400 a minute, 800 a minute. So yeah, that's 1 row each of... I can pull all that from one row. So let's do a double row of 40 of those. Double row of 40. That'll be the output power line. So probably right... Let's go one more space like that. Okay. Okay, so this is 2 items, so we can actually have the output be in the middle. We have in, out, in, and then we unalign them by 1. So we do that. So 2 rows of 40. Are we going to run into anything? I saw some iron over here. I don't think we're going to run into anything, so I think we're good to set this up here. Alright, so 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. My God. My God, these are some big old builds. Alright, so 40 of these guys again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Welcome to another edition of Counting with Rand. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay. And all the belts are going to be in the middle. And I believe they're all going to go out this way. Let me get more belts. Give me all of them. My God. My God, we need so many belts. Okay. Out of building range. Okay, I have to do it in smaller sections. There. Whew, boy, I'll be glad when this build is done. My goodness, this has been a tedious, exhausting build. Once it's done, you know what? With all the work we put into this, we really do need to do a time lapse of our Dyson Gyrosphere coming together. Just with how much work we've done to build the infrastructure for it, putting together a time lapse should be our reward for doing that. Get to watch it slowly come together and make a video or something out of it. Okay. Speaking of, I should probably go take another picture, even though probably not too much progress has been made so far. These guys finish this. Go, my robot minions, go! Do my work for me! Okay, so there's all that. Here, let's go from the same position up here. Make another time-lapse video here, or video, picture. Zoom in. Actually don't have as good a view right now, but I'll take the picture anyway. Angle's not great. Take a picture anyway. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is those guys. Okay. Whew, all right. So it's glass and titanium that we need. It's only 2 items, honestly. Not too crazy. F11 to remove the GUI. Yeah, when I actually start the real time lapse, maybe I'll do that. But thank you for that reminder. So it's just glass and titanium. It's just those two pieces. Okay. And glass just requires stone. Why does it look like I need stone for two different things? Stone is probably being used for the sulfur and water, so that's probably not what I need. Let me pare this down even more to just the 800 a minute titanium glass. 800 a minute. Yes, okay, so I need 1600 a minute times 1.5 stone or... Oh, I do need water. Oh, crap. I think I did pump water somewhere in this place, though. Okay, so I actually do need water. So let's do a thing that's requesting all three of these items. I think I can set that up right here. Let's actually check. So it's titanium, it is stone, and it's water. Let me make sure I'm actually able to demand all three things. Okay, I think I might actually not be getting water in this system. I think one of my other planets has water, though, so I'm going to need to go get that. What do I need? I need the robots. These guys. So before I start this build, I think I'm actually going to go get some water. But before we do that, I am going to take my last break of the day. So this is going to be... This will be what we work on next. So really quickly, my friends, I'm Sam Stretchy's Russian. Thank you all so much for watching. These tedious builds are tedious, but the end product will hopefully be worth it. So a quick 60-second word of ads. If there's anybody new to the stream, hope you have a good time. Hope you hit that follow. When I come back, we will maybe finish this build today. It would be pretty awesome. So I'll see you all in just a bit, my friends.